Alright, everyone, we're doing the May 2017 no calculator. SAT QAS, let's do this. Alright. Next, y plane. What is the y-intercept of the line with the equation y equals 4x minus 1? Y-intercept, -1. The answer is D. Alright. Number 2, for the function f above, what is the value of f of 7 minus f of 5? Okay, so put in a 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 over 2 is 5. Minus 5 plus 3, 8 over 2 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. The answer is B. Alrighty. Number 3. If x is a solution of the system of equations above, what is the value of y? Alright. So we know that x is 6 based upon this information given to us. And then you plug in 6 right here. So you get 3 times 6 plus y is 12. Okay, so you know that this has to be 4, so y has to be -2. Alright, number 4, you have these two equations. What is equilibrium price? That's when the demand and supply are the same, so you just set them equal to each other. Okay, so you get 60 is equal to, well, this is, well, actually, never mind. Yeah, you set them equal to each other, right? So 60 is equal to 1 by 4p plus 2 by 4p, so that becomes p, right? 60 equals p. P is the price, right? Yeah, so number 4 is B. Alright, number 5, what is the value of x? Okay, let's see this one here. So we have this. Okay, I have to factor this one out, I guess. Or could we? No, we can't divide. Okay, fine. X squared minus 4x plus 4 minus 6x plus, 1 second, okay, plus 12 plus 9. And then we get x squared, and it equals 0, I'm just not writing it down, minus 10x. And then, wait, what do we have? We have 4 plus 12, that's 16, plus 9, 25. That doesn't sound right. Hold up. Oh, this is 10. My bad. Okay, yeah, so then it should be 5. X minus 5 the whole squared. Right? 5 is C? Cool. Number 6. Okay, this one, again, you want to minimize the reading. Maximum of 100 entrees, so I feel like this doesn't make much sense. So C plus F has to be less than or equal to 100. It doesn't have to be 100, it can be less than. And he wants to do no more than 850. Okay. So C. Alright. Number 7. X squared minus y squared. So that's x plus y. What do you call it? A difference of scores, I guess. X plus y times x minus y is equal to, the middle term is going to cancel out, right? You're left with x squared minus y squared, right? So you have 2 and 13, and 13 into 2, 26. 7 is B. Alright, number 8. Okay, this one. What is the least number of loaves of bread Bob needs to sell every Saturday? Okay, so each loaf costs him 1 and he sells for 3 and he pays $75 fee. He wants to cover the cost, right? Okay. So I think for each one he sells, or let's see. Okay, each one he sells, he makes a $2 profit, right? He sells loaves for 3 each, yeah, so he makes a $2 profit, and so we need to do 75 by 2, and that's what, 3, 6 is 1, 5, we need something over 37, so 38 works. Alright, number 9.
The electric scooter?
Nope.
Huh? You sure?
Mm-hmm.
You want it later?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the tangent of angle A is 4 by 3. So, let's see. What is sine of b? Okay, well, we don't have to do much for this one. The tangent of a would just be, well, actually, let me think. This is 25, this is 20. So this is 5, 4, 3, right? And then everything's times 5, right? So this is 15. Sine of b, well, we can just find that out right away anyway. Right. Okay. So sine b would be opposite over hypotenuse. So 15 over 25. So 15 over 25 divided by 5, 3/5, A. Alright. Number 10. Let's see here. Which of the following is equivalent to y? And the equation above wx and z are greater than 1, which of the following is equivalent to y? So you can cancel out the x term, right? The element x term. So you get wy plus xz. What was I canceling out again? Oh, sorry, I was canceling out the x, right? Okay, so cancel this, or why don't I spread it out? Cancel, 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 cancel. So we get wx, we get wy plus yz is equal to w plus y. Wait, hold up. They all don't have x to do that. No, so we can't do that. We can take an x common though. We can do that for sure here. So we get the why don't we take the w and the y common? Or actually, let me first. I'll figure it out. Hold up. What's the following is equivalent to y? What's a smart way of doing it? Oh, I get it now. We have to take all the y's to one side. I wasn't reading it right, y'all. Sorry. You get wxy plus xyz xyz minus yz. Now you have all the y's on one side is equal to wx. So it should be wx over something, right? So here if we take the y common, then we get wx. We get wx plus xz, and then we took the minus yz, right? So then minus z. So it should be this all over that, right? Answer is D. Okay. Number 11. Hold down. Okay, this is some sort of decreasing equation. The pressure exerted on an object underwater increases by 1 atmosphere every 33 feet. At sea level, the pressure is 1. So we need to start at 1. Okay, and then it's saying that every 33 feet, the pressure is increasing by 1. So it should be something like this. So 11 is D. Okay. Which of the following equations has a graph in the x-y plane with no x-intercepts, meaning x never equals 0? Okay, well, this one should. This one, 0, 0 could work. This one, you could do x. How about this one? Well, you need factors of 4, and then I think you could do 1 and 4, or 2 and 2, but that's not really going to work out. For this one, you can do x and -6 and x plus 1. You could factor this one out. This one would work. Okay, but this one you do the quadratic equation and you get something else, I think, maybe. But I feel like it's safe. Okay, you might get an imaginary or something. Alright, this one, what is the y coordinate of the point of intersection? So you just set them equal to each other. X squared plus 3x plus 2, and then I'll just subtract the other equations so I can set it equal to 0. Okay, so now we get x squared, just skipping a couple steps here, minus 2x, and then this is plus 2 minus 1, so plus 1 equals 0. So this is x minus 1 the whole squared. Okay, so x equals 1. So if you put in a 1, then you get 6. We put in a 1 here, you get 1 plus 3. That's 4 plus 2 is 6. So yeah, the y coordinate is 6. So 13 is D. Okay, let's go on to number 14. Which of the following is equivalent to this? So you have 16x squared, and then anytime you see the power of 1/2, taking the square root. As my calc teacher says, for the square root. Square root of 16 is 4, square root of x squared is x. And so none of this makes any sense. And you can take the mod, sure, and become positive. Or the absolute value. I don't know why my dad calls it mod. Okay, number 15. BC is 5, so this is 5, okay? And length of segment AD is half the length of segment CD. So AD is, I'll write this out. AD is equal to 1/2 of CD. What is the length of segment DE? Okay, fine. So this is 5. And then I think there's a half proportion, right? Just between, well, not a half proportion, because this isn't a triangle. EBCD isn't a triangle. It's an ugly shape. The two triangles we have were AED and ABC, right? So if this is, let's say, a half of this, then this whole thing is a 3/2 relationship, right? So then if this is 5, then this would be, because we're saying this is x by 2, and we're saying that this is x. Well, then it becomes 3x by 2. So this is, and we need to find what? DE, right? Yeah. Okay, so take the 3/2 of that, or 2/3, I guess. 8, like this, 10/3. Or am I thinking of something else? I think that's segment DE. We know this is 5. This is what 3/2 of it, so shouldn't this be 2/3? 10/3. Is that not it? Or maybe it's just hold up. I'm not thinking right. If this is 2, then this is what? This whole thing is 3. Okay, yeah, it's a third. It's a third relationship, so it should become 5/3. Boom. There we go. Progress, y'all. Okay, let's go on to the griddens. 16. What is the value of C? So if we have these two, A and B are constants, the product is written as AB in the form of x squared. Well, the product would just be x squared minus 16. So C is 16. That's the answer. 16 is 16. Okay. Number 17. Isabella sells only rings and necklaces on her website. Rings sell for 50, each necklace for 30, each usual 25 pieces. Okay. So we could do, I prefer to do x and y for these, but you can make another equation. And then we have 50x, I guess 50 is the rings, and 30 for the y, which is the necklaces, and that's for 1050. They're asking how many necklaces did she sell, right? Yeah, how many necklaces did she sell? So let's cancel out the x's. So let's multiply the top equation by 50. So we get 50x plus 50y is 150, 75, 100, 125. And then you add the 0. And then subtract the 50x plus 30y is 1050. 1050. It's kind of ugly, I know, y'all. I apologize. What's 50 minus 30? 20y is equal to 1250. So we get 0, 0, 200, right? So y is 10. So 17 should be 10. The answer is 10. 1, 0. Hard to draw, y'all. Number 18. What value of h is the solution to the equation above? Oh my dear goodness gracious. No, it's fine. Here we have 1.2. Okay. What? Screw that. We're going to solve for h, right? Yeah, let's just do it like normal. So we get 1.2h plus 2.4 is 2h. Why am I writing so big? I don't know. Someone help me. So if we do, okay, let's bring this to this side. So we get 0.8h is equal to, and then the 1.2 goes over there, right? 3.6. Yeah. So we brought this here, and then, yeah, okay. So we get 8h is 36. H is, what, 36 over 8? Yeah. H is 36 over 8. Which we can simplify, right, to divide by 4, 9 by 2, 4.5, something like that. Right. Yeah, okay, cool. 19. What is the value of r? Okay, well, why don't we cube both sides first? So we get 9r by 2 is equal to r by 8. And this is what? Just times 4, right? Or something. I don't know. We can multiply this by 4, right? Times 4 times 4. So it becomes the same thing. So 36r equals r. That doesn't really answer the question. How do we find the value of r? R is greater than 0. What is the value of r? Good questions. Good questions. Well, no. Do what I did earlier. 9r by 2. You cube this is equal to cube this r by 8. And then we can cross multiply maybe. So when we get 72r equals r squared. Not r squared. 2r. Well, then we can just divide, right? Or something. R is 0. Oh yeah, it is 0. Yeah, because you plug in 0, it's the only one that's gonna make sense. Why? No way. If R is 0, then this becomes 0. Oh, R is greater than 0. Never mind. I did not read that, y'all. Well, what else could it be? So there's two solutions? Maybe there is something else in my catching. We get 9r by 2. And I'm like, if it's 0, that'd be too easy. So r by 8. What else could work? I'm skipping, I'll come back to it. Alright, 20. What is length of the diameter of the circle? We know AB is 1, and they're saying CB is 0.8. Okay, we need to find this, right? This is, what? Some sort of relationship between the angles. 0.8 is what? Something. The hypotenuse is 1, so let's see, 1 squared. What's 0.8 squared? 0.64. That's what? 36, right? 36 plus 64 is 100, right? Yeah. So that's 0.36. What's the square root of 0.36? 0.6, right? Yeah. Because 6 is, yeah. So this is 0.6. The diameter would then be 1.2 of the circle. Okay, so that's 1.2. And the question is, how do we do 19? I'm not seeing something else. What am I not seeing? Square root, the cube root of this. Okay, fine. 4.5r. I don't know, maybe I prefer writing this way. Is equal to 1 by 8. Well, what is 1 by 8? I don't even know. It's not write it like that. 9 by 2r is r by 8. Divide by r is on both sides. 9 by 2 is 1 by 8. No, that's not possible, was it? Oh, wait a second. How about this? Dude, I'm so stupid, y'all. I didn't cube the r. Y'all are gonna make fun of me now, aren't you? R cubed by 8. There we go. Now we've got it. Why don't I cube the r? So now we get 72r is equal to 2r cubed. Is that going to help? Maybe. Why don't we just set it equal to 0 then? 2r cubed minus 72r equals 0. And then divide an r. And you get 2r squared is equal to 72. Let's bring it to the other side. R squared is 36. R is plus or minus 6. We take the positive, we get 6. There we go. And that is it, you guys. So stupid. Why did I not see that? Well, that's it, y'all. Thanks for watching.